Critical path method. In this chapter, we will learn how to draw arrow diagram with dummy activities. So friends, welcome to my channel Study Ki Leher. My name is Seema Gupta. Now I will describe you this problem with the help of this video. So now we have this problem. In this problem, as you can see, these are our activities A, B, C, D, E, F, and these are also our activities G, H, I, J, K, L. And this column is for our preceding activities, as you can see, and this column is for our durations in days, as 3 days, 4 days, and like this. So now we will make our arrow diagram. We will start our first node. Now we will start with these three activities, and these activities are our first activities because here there are no preceding activity for these A, B, C and C activity. We will draw A activity like this. Now we will draw B activity. This is our C activity. After then D activity. D activity start after A and B. So we will draw D activity like this. So student, you can see D activity start after A and B. But in this diagram you can't start D activity after A and B. So we will draw here dummy activity. So now you can say D activity start after A and B. Then E activity start after B activity. So we will draw E like this. Then F activity also start after B activity. So we will draw F like this. After then G activity start after F and C. After F and C, we will draw G activity like this. After then H activity start after B activity. So we will draw here H like this. After then I activity start after E and H. So we will draw I activity like this. In this diagram you can't say that I activity start after E and H. So we will draw here dummy activity. Now you can say I activity start after E and H. After then J activity also start after E and H. So we will draw J activity like this. You will draw this activity with full line. Now K activity. K activity start after C, D, F and J. So we will draw K activity like this. So you can say K activity start after J and D, but here no role of C and F. So student, we will draw here a dummy activity like this. Now you can say K activity start after D, after J, after C and after F. Now L activity start after K. So we will draw L like this. So this is our diagram. This is our arrow diagram. Now we will calculate our critical path. So first of all we will select our nodes. So this is our first node. This is our second node. This is our third node. This is our fourth node. Here we will write 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. These are our nodes for this activity. For B activity, you can say this is our starting node and this is our ending node. You can also say this is our tail event and this is our head event. Activity always starts from tail event and always ends from head event. Like this, in this activity, A activity, this is the starting node and also tail event, and this is the ending node and also head event. This activity starts from this node and this activity ends from here, the ending node. Like this. Third activity, D activity. This is the ending node for this activity, but this is the starting node for D activity. And this is the head event for A activity because A activity ends here, but D activity starts here, so this is the tail event for D activity. Like this. This is the ending node for D activity and head event for D activity. All nodes are like this. First of all, we will write here durations. For this activity, A activity, duration is 3 days. For B activity, duration is 4 days. For C activity, duration is 2 days. For D activity, duration is 5 days. For E activity, duration is 1 days. For F activity, duration is 3 days. For G activity, duration is 6 days. For H activity, duration is 4 days. For I activity, duration is 4 days. For J activity, duration is 2 days. For K activity, duration is 1 day. For L activity, duration is 5 days. So we have written all duration for all activities. Now we will calculate our earliest start time, in short we can say E, for all activities, and latest finish time for all activities, in short we can say L. So now we will start with our first node, with this node. For first node, E is always 0. So here we will calculate 0 plus 3 is equal to 3. But here we have two activities. So first of all we will calculate E for this node. So 0 plus 4 is equal to 4. We can say E is equal to 4. So for this node, E is equal to 0 plus 4 and 0 plus 3. We will select maximum of these two activities. So we will select here 4. Now we will calculate E for this node. As we can say, here we have two activities. So we can't calculate E for this node. So we will calculate E for this node. So here we can say 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. So 7 is the maximum. So we will write here 7. Now we will calculate E for this node as 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So we will write here 5. Now we will calculate E for this node. As we can say, here we have two activities. 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 and 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. So we will write here 8 because 8 is the maximum. Now we will calculate E for this node, as here we have three activities from this. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 and 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. But here we will write 10 because 10 is the maximum. Now we will calculate E for this node. 10 plus 1 is equal to 11. After then we will calculate E for this node, as here we have three activities, this activity and this activity. As we can say, 7 plus 6 is equal to 13, 8 plus 4 is equal to 12, 11 plus 5 is equal to 16. But 16 is the maximum, so we will write here 16. So you can see we have calculated E for all nodes. Now we will calculate latest finish time for our all nodes. L will be start from here, from this ending node. E and L value are same for this ending node. So we will write here 16. So you can say L is equal to 16 for this node. Now we will calculate L for this node. 16 minus 5 is equal to 11. Then we will calculate E for this node. 16 minus 4 is equal to 12. But here we have two activities, this activity and this activity. So we will write here minimum of these two activities. So first of all we will calculate L for this node. So 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. Then we can say 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. 16 minus 4 is equal to 12. So we will write here 8 because 8 is the minimum. After then we will calculate L for this node. So you can see here we have two activities. 16 minus 6 is equal to 10 and 10 minus 0 is equal to 10. So we will write here 10. So you can see, student, we have calculated L for this node. Now we will calculate L for this node. 8 minus 0 is equal to 8 because here no activity. Here we have only one dummy activity and dummy activity has 0 duration. So we will write here 8. Now we will calculate value for this node. So you can see student, here we have 10 minus 5 is equal to 5. So we will write here 5. L value is 5 for this node. Now we will calculate L value for this node. So you can say 5 minus 0 is equal to 5. 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. So we will write here 4 because 4 is the minimum. Now we will calculate L value for this node. So you can say 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. But we will write here 0 because 0 is the minimum. So you can see student, we have calculated our all L values for all nodes. Now we will move to our finding critical path. For this, we will first of select our critical activities. For the critical activities, we will see here E and L value will be same. So we will select this activity. This is our critical activity because here E and L value are same for the both nodes. Then we will select it critical activity. After then this activity. This is our critical activity because here you can see E and L value are same for all nodes. Then we will move to this activity. So 1 to 2, 2 to 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8 and 8 to 10. This is our critical path. Now we will find our project duration. So you can see for this activity 1 to 2 duration is 4 days. 2 to 6 activity duration is 4 days. 6 to 7 duration is 2 days. For 7 to 8 duration is 1 day. For 8 to 10 duration is 5 days. So we can say 4 plus 4 is equal to 8 plus 2 is equal to 10 plus 1 is equal to 11 plus 5 is equal to 16. Our project duration is 16 days in this practical. So our sum completes here. So I hope student you have understood this practical very well. So if you like this video then please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get notifications of all my coming videos. Thank you for watching this video.